Hello, welcome. I'm filming today in Sedona, a beautiful 15-minute practice for easing tight hips and lower back. And this is a beautiful practice to help you before you go to bed. So feel free to grab yourself a nice cup of tea or anything to soothe you into this state of deep rest and relaxation. As well as you can practice this in the morning to help wake you up and release the tension of the body. So if we have lower back tension, tightness, please do not lay in Shavasana with your legs straight out. This will cause more pull and discomfort. So we're going to start with our knees bent and come to your yoga mat. So if you don't have a mat, right here I have a nice cushy carpet to lie on. You can always grab a couple pillows for support for your head and a couple blankets. We'll start lying down, knees are bent, chins drawn in. Gracefully come back to your back, hug your knees in just to help reset things. Maybe stir clockwise or counterclockwise, and then pause and stir the other way. We'll start with knees bent, or put a rolled up blanket or bolster under your knees. Just make sure we're not pulling too much here. Feel the hip bones even, the shoulders even, your chin's drawn in so that there's length to the back of the neck. Maybe a full breath in through your nose. Exhale out from the mouth. And then one more time. Deep, full breath in. Exhale it out. Begin to allow the tongue to curl so the tip of the tongue is resting at the roof of the mouth. There's space between the teeth, the jaw is soft. Soften the forehead. Maybe bring right hand to your abdomen, left hand to your heart. And we'll start by breathing in through the nose for a count of 6. Hold and pause at the top of the breath. Exhale out through your nose for a count of 6. Hold and pause at the bottom of the breath. Inhale in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold. Exhale out, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and hold. Continue on your own. Know that you can change the breath for you. Maybe begin to inhale, arms overhead. You can deeply bend those elbows. Exhale, right knee, draw it in towards your body. You can keep left knee bent, especially if we have a lot of discomfort in your lower back. Traditionally, your chin's going to draw in, gaze at heart, or you can turn your head just to peek to see my guidance. If you'd like to, extend left leg long, only if that's comfortable for you. This movement helps to create nice spaciousness into the hips, and as well as ease and releasing that lower back. 3 more in this direction. On your third time around, we'll slowly bring your right knee in towards hip crease, and then stir the other way. Inhale away, exhale back, down and around. 3 more in this direction. And know that you can always do more reps if you'd like. Or when you practice this, once you get this down pretty well, you can always do this at home without my guidance. Just draw right knee in, feel that compression, start to bring a gentle bend to the left knee, release the right, pause, maybe shake out those hips, inhale, arms overhead. You could always bend those elbows, exhale, left knee, draw it in towards the body. And then we'll stir into that left knee, inhale away, exhale back down and around. Again, if you'd like to, feel free to extend right leg long. Just make sure that that's not pulling too much in your lower back. 3 more in this direction. And we can always stay really small in the circles. If you feel the body's opening, feel free to increase the size. 3 more, and then we'll pause and then stir that other way. Inhale the knee away, exhale back, down and around. 2 more like this. Bring left knee in towards hip crease, nice little pause. Release a right leg to the earth and then left knee follows. Bring your feet about as wide as your mat, arms to a T or goal post. So this is going to be wider than hip distance apart. Slowly exhale right to that right side with those knees. If this pulls a lot in the sacrum, put something underneath that right thigh. Your gaze may turn and look away. So if we have too deep of a stretch here, I want you to just bring your knees up. We don't want to overdo the opening of the lower back sacrum. Inhale your knees up. Exhale, drop them down to the left. Let your gaze turn and look away. Keep your shoulders drawing down and away from the ears. Again, if you need support, put something under that left thigh. It could be a pillow or a blanket, or even make a fist with your hand. Place underneath. 1 more of each. Inhale up, exhale, drop it down. Gaze may turn and look away. And then coming back, inhale to sky, exhale, releasing down. Gaze may look away. Inhale to center, walk your feet parallel, knees are bent. Right ankle, we're gonna flex right ankle, bring it over your left thigh. We can stay here and just press right hand on right thigh, or come to interlace behind that left thigh, and just know that if this is more than you want, you can always back away. Interlace here, keep your shoulders drawing down, maybe a gentle rock from right to left. And if your props feel like, oh, maybe that's more support than you need, you can always take them away, especially after the body opens. Just make sure your shoulders are drawing down, chin's drawn in. And then once you rock a little bit, find the center of your hips where they feel even, center of your shoulders, let the shoulders drop, chin's drawn in, so we have length here. Actively drawing the right thigh away from the body. Three more breaths here. And then we'll release, left foot to the earth, right foot follows, feet are parallel, hip distance apart, flex now and bring left ankle over right thigh. We can press here on this left thigh away or interlace behind. Find that gentle rock right to left so that we're even in the hips, even the shoulders. And if this is a deep pull, less is more, rule of thumb. Shoulders are heavy, breath is even. You may notice one side is quite different. I can tell this left side for me is a little bit tighter. Three more breaths here. And then releasing your right foot down, left foot follows. Draw those knees in just to help reset that lower back. Maybe stir in a circle. And then we'll pause and stir the other way. And then when you're ready, resting on whichever side's easiest for you. Let your knees be bent, chins drawn in. So really support yourself with your hand beneath your ear. And then the other arm closest to the sky. We're gonna crawl up nice and slow. From here, we're gonna make your way to hands and knees. Coming to your tabletop position, if we need to, add a blanket under your knees. Hands are right beneath shoulders, knees are hip distance apart. Wag that tail, get into those hips, release, look over the opposite. Inhale to center. Exhale, release the other way. And then we'll just flow a few more times like this. You can always deepen this. We're getting into the glutes and the lateral body. One more of each. And then finding that tabletop, hands and knees. We're gonna press on the tops of the feet, hands. Exhale, navel draws in towards the spine. Tailbone under, let the head drop heavy. So we're rounding here. I always think of that Halloween cat hissing, looking big. And then inhale, heart opens. We want to be mindful of that lower back. We don't really want to curve here. We may want to stay neutral as we open in that lower back so we don't cause pain or overstretching. Gaze up towards sky. Exhale, press in round. Let the head become heavy. Inhale, open up again. Maybe we don't curve in that cow lower back. We might stay more neutral. Practicing in a way that's honoring your body, not causing harm. Exhale into cat. Inhale, cow. Maybe it's just that heart focus. Stay more neutral in that lower back. A few more ebb and flows. Cat, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And then one more. Exhale. Inhale. And then we'll find tabletop, hands and knees. And then we're gonna sit here. And I would recommend sitting on a pillow or sit on a folded up blanket. Even with the most open hips, this can still cause a lot of stress in the inner groin psoas muscle area. And then from here, we're just gonna get into the neck and shoulders a little bit. So pull the flesh away from the sitting bones. We're gonna roll the shoulders up, down, back and around. Exhale to release. Inhale to come up. Exhale, releasing down. 3 more like this. And if we have a lot of tension, maybe you're gonna have a little bit less movement. And then let your shoulders drop heavy. Stay rooted in your sitting bones. Inhale that left arm up, bend in your right elbow. Really root in this left hip. Gaze may look forward or gaze may look up. Less is more. If we feel too much stretch, please come away. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, right arm up. Really rooting in this right side body. Keep the right shoulder joint down. Gaze may look forward or up. One more of each. Exhaling down. Inhale, reaching, extending, bending the elbow. Gaze forward or looking up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Let your gaze look up. Draw into the heart space. Exhaling to the center of the body. Inhale to reaching up. Let your gaze look up. Heart is open, shoulders down. Exhale to the heart space. And then one more time. Inhale. And as always, if this doesn't feel good, you can stay more horizontal. You don't have to reach up, and maybe it's a smaller movement. We'll bring our hands to heart center. Take a moment here, really focus on even hips, core is engaged, softness, your mouth, chin's drawn in. Know that you can always come to your back if needed. Witness the difference, the mind, body, the back, the hips. We bow in slightly to honor yourself for coming to your practice. We bow deeper to honor the love and the light. Om Shanti, peace. Namaste. Thank you. And thank you.